of a Kotoka International Airport to Accra International Airport no abeye debatable e Ghana has say amanfo bebre e che wo madwene e kasa e de e fa ho na onipa bako a wabetwe na adwene e wo ho eye Madam Ellen Ama Dako a wo the special aid to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Now nsem a wo de atodwane na dash screens no eso no say next NPP administration will also remove Jerry Rawlings' name from any national monument named after him because he's also a coup maker. Enti ensemwa mame Ellen Kenyina ne say some of the notion tied the renaming of mekane said the Kotoka International Airport and the fact that when you go into history lane how the coup went and how Kotoka involved himself in a coup any ade utie kwame plus and some crowd diabeto monzo chemu say Kotoka crying his death and we even have to convict him because do ne there crack. So people are basing on a near general Kotoka during their time anko ye no mutem say sa nipa we kra no on saba so body na yedinidin akwa akoto airport biso eno na mama Ellen ni chem say sa na mo kanede a enye mo nso mo founder no the late flight lieutenant Jerry John Rawlings no yes so ye ba yes ye be ni din e de free ade bia e wane Rawlings Park Rawlings Circle hwan ye be ni din e de free because ono nso cool and ye no de betena so until say yes nema ama yasa kwakoto abeyi ne say president and then yeso ye ba ye be hwe ni cool side no because sometimes utie tempering for cra some of the things they speak about Rawlings and Rawlings time the Rawlings here Rawlings anti almost o me ne sa pepepe no na ye nsem a mame Ellen e de abeto dwa na that screens no so no makan e de amamo ye sis will say the next NPP administration will also remove Jerry Rawlings' name from any national monument named after him because he is also a coup maker into say Kotoka coup into undeserve any honorary dia any Rawlings and so sa enebeye na numo Imani Africa womu CEO Franklin Cudjoe and so abetwe na adwene de afa the renaming of the Kotoka International Airport. Now ninsema wade ebeto mountains utimu say he is so much disturbed and as I can say nubuafu pa was the fact that the NDCs want to involve themselves in something like this wabrekra enema ehunhia ewo hono ma sebe yebetimi aka ho asem na mo de among everything that we could talk about no the momo shene say mo be rename Kotoka International Airport. So this is what Franklin Cudjoe of Imani Africa what show ne X handle so or say will the change in the name of the airport lead to a reduction in price of air tickets? NDC stop copying the ineffective habit of the last guys. Or say will the change in the name of the airport lead to a reduction in price of air tickets? Not just say Dina Mosesano yako airport ni ekoto ticket etu kwanya ebete bono so ana said your bono tie ne sa na dini emfa any significant improvement enye den emba eno ochem se NDC former omani na honom na nie abanye ebetwem konwo mo ye no wo mo nso ma nsa ase so mu ye because MPP for baye enani esesa edin eyi ni akoye Amstad ni akoye ni say NDC for baye mo be revert all those names back into why are you people also trying to do renaming here we just say renaming no what is the most important thing about the renaming amani abrem ho denden say mo pese mo ye no na apart from Franklin Cudjoe and afa mame Ellen Dako a aid to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. One person that has also joined the conversation the minority leader in parliament Yera Afenyo Markins. Now Afenyo Markins then they trigger a whole lot of conversations because be just say the submission to the rejection of the renaming of the airport it's more of tribalism than any other thing. And for a lawmaker to start tribalism, not just say you are instigating that particular tribe, to cause violence. And I'm after breach said, the Afenyo Markins say Canada, and ya crack. Now you could see the submission Afenyo Markins and make here with regards to the change of name. No, James say we a be affective Voltarians. How is it going to affect Voltarians? You could see in Sema what they etuja.
that all these years we've had this Kotoka, General Kotoka's name on the airport, and suddenly it is being changed. What is it? After it's Kotoka International Airport, Accra. So Accra is still there. I'm not suggesting any other name. I'm saying that the name Kotoka International Airport, Accra is already there. Accra is already there. So you don't need to remove Kotoka's name from there. So if you come to Accra, or even in the country, how many prominent Voltarians have their names on national assets or national monuments? This is the only thing the people of Volta region can also at least see as something that recognizes heroism from the Volta region. And that one too, they are being denied. Well, Honorable Kwame Abuja is from Volta. Honorable Cudjoe Blakwa, he's from Volta and he's sitting in cabinet. Honorable Fifi Kwete is the General Secretary of NDC from Volta region. Honorable Ahiafo, he is the first Deputy Speaker in this government from Volta region. Honorable Kwame Eche, the Fiamepo, Majority Chief Whip from Volta region. And they are all sitting down, watching the government to take away a Voltarian's name, which has been given to our airport, and successive governments never made any attempt to change it. And in this time and age, they are from Volta, and they are in the government, and they are watching Volta to lose its pride. It's up to them.
That is a year Honorable Afenyo Markins will know and the minority leader in parliament. Not just Ochema say Womokasa almost said Dina, not just say agrono, Womo a ye yenuanum auna for if ya agronimu. Yen is aswa enye, not just a say Obake akwaba issue ye kosui. Not just say a craft fire or margin say Womo edge bia idea be biano. They have to be acknowledged for it. What you say. But and also ena yera a year Kwesi Pratt Jr. Abechem said, this doesn't make sense. This is childish. Right from the beginning, NDC for Ayo Majoni said, Womo Ebe Sissa, the name of the Kotoka into Accra International Airport, no one say, Adewe, Ayon Kradring. Now, the channel Sumukra say NDC for a make it childish decision. Now, minority for more counter, a whole minority leader, Shasema Walker. Also instigate a friend is saying the Ewes and as a mechanic say the Voltarians against this thing. Now they are dreaming be show mutim the India and ya dear bebwa. Now in some way you are Chrissy Pratt are highlighting the Ocean as a waso and sesame catcho. Yenjibre not yenti or nonson and sema what they tuja.
Matter of fact, reasons given for changing the name and reasons given for retaining the name lack any they lack any substance. Let me be mild. Let me be diplomatic. Very mild.
Okay.
They lack any substance. Childish in the extreme. You understand? You have a majority leader announcing that the name of the airport is going to be changed. And the primary reason for changing the name of the airport is that it's located in Accra, and the land which was used for the construction of the airport was given by the people of Accra. By logical extension,
thank you.
Everything in Accra should be named Accra.
Absolutely, Angwesi. You just made my day.
By logical extension.
You just made my day.
I mean, unbelievable.
You just made my day, Angwesi.
Moro, is that how our leaders think? It's so very shocking. So by logical extension, if God chiefs give land for the construction of any and everything, it should be named Accra. And the naming of the airport as Kotoka International Airport is seen as a crime against gas. How? That's problematic. Then you move on to the minority leader. Oh my goodness. And he's even worse than the majority leader. His reason for opposing the change of name is that the name belongs to an Ewe or somebody from the Volta region. And that if you change it, you must necessarily annoy the people of the Volta region. He reduces it to ethnicity, to some base, bigoted, nonsensical tribalism. This is the debate. Are you not shocked? This is the level of debate. Now, if this debate was probably taking place in some God-forsaken ghetto of drug addicts and so on, no problem. That's the level you would expect. But this debate is taking place in Parliament. The foremost law-making institution in our country. This is the level of the debate. Can you believe it? I'm so shocked. This. And please, Moro, please, forgive my language. I've been struggling to find appropriate language. I cannot. Because the ethnic argument is so childish and backward, it's unbelievable. Why? That because he's Ewe and he comes from the Volta region, if you change the name, the people of Ewe and so on will be angry. Where is this argument coming from? I know as a fact that after the 1966 coup, just bearing the name Fiawo was a problem. We wouldn't survive. Because one of the staunchest supporters of the Nkrumah government in the Kita area and so on was Fiawo. You understand? He was Fiawo. His children, I went to school with some of his children and so on. Just bearing the name Fiawo spelled calamity. The numbers of people who were thrown into detention without trial and charge included others. I can mention a whole list of names. Excuse me.
Sorry about that.
Now, even the attack on Flagstaff House, you know that the coup was resisted by the presidential guard over a long period of time.
Yeah.
The attack on Flagstaff House, Kotoka and his people killed others. Others who were in the presidential guard were not spared because they were others. They were killed. You understand? The coup d'etat, the ministers who were arrested and dumped into prison without charge and without trial included others. They included Reverend Boka, who was an Ewe. You understand? They included Reverend Boka, who was an Ewe. So how does this become an Ewe versus who? How does this issue become Ewe versus others? It doesn't make sense. It's pedestrian. It's unbelievable. And this is the leadership of the minority in parliament. Everything must be reduced to one tribe against the other. Can you believe it? I am completely disgusted by the level of debate. I am ashamed by the level of debate. Kwame Nkrumah's Ghana, in 2026, we are going to take an important national decision. Whether you are for it or against it, come with sensible arguments and stop playing this tribal card. Because both of them are playing tribal cards. So if you're against the renaming, then you're against the gas. If you're for the renaming, then you're against the others. What level of
let me interrupt because I don't like. My gut feeling tells me that Uncle C Prez is about to explode.